Welcome to episode 52 of the Cooking Links podcast. It's the boy Anthony Thomas. I'm here with the boy Josh Breed. What's going on, bro?
What up, man? What's up, man? Nothing much, man. Blessed and highly favored. That's it, man. It's like
Blessed and highly favored. We like to hear it.
yeah, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I'm looking at our topics, but there's a lot. I mean, I guess we can simply start with, since the last episode, we talked about the OnlyFans, and that has changed literally right after we dropped the episode.
Literally,
so,
as soon as we talked about it, yeah.
Shout out to all the people who get to keep posting their nudes.
Yeah, shout out.
But that's, I mean, yeah, we got a lot to get into. So, I mean, I guess nothing better to do than to just start.
Yeah, we stop right into it then.
Let's get it. Let's go. We can start with Anthony's Gaming Corner. I'm back on Mass Effect. We started on last stream, which I'm excited about. It's taken me a minute. Like, we started it on stream, then we stopped for a while, which was stupid. I hate when I do that with video games, because then you come back and you got to relearn how to shoot again, how to upgrade your armor. So, like, I'm going through all that. I'm dying a lot. But once I get the hang of it, it'll be back enjoyable again. But I'm really enjoying Mass Effect. I forgot how much that I was loving that game. I stopped actually to play Yakuza, and Yakuza took longer than I thought it would take to beat. But then we're back on Mass Effect. I'm having a really good time with it. So I guess for anybody who doesn't know anything about Mass Effect, it takes place outer space, one of those outer space games. You got aliens and things like that. You can my favorite part is that you can romance, and people, you can romance with the aliens, you can romance with all kind of everything boy and boy, girl and girl, boy, like, you can have whatever floats your boat. There's an option for you. I got the hottest chick on the ship that you flirt with, and you don't really just start out with like yeah. It's not like y'all start talking and y'all are in a relationship. Like, it's slowly, like, really slow steps of just conversations and stuff. And I found out she's pretty racist, but she's like hella racist towards the alien species. But it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, we're on this ship, outer space. You're the hottest one here. Like, if this is what I got to deal with, or, like, I can make it work.
Sure,
I can make it work.
Maybe I can teach her. You can teach her out of it.
That sounds crazy. I would like to state for the record that is not who I am in real life. It's just a video game, and she's racist towards aliens. And aliens don't exist. They're not proven. Let's not get Breed started. We haven't seen them yet. When they show them on television and we see, like, oh, okay, they're real, then I'll feel bad about this, that they were racially profiled in a video game. But as for right now, it's dope.
That is so wild. Now that you said that, we would do racial profiling aliens.
We do. But, I mean, hey, they probably do us too.
Probably so.
I'm having a good time though, and it's weird for me because I usually don't like outer space things, movies, games. I hate Star Wars. I hate Star Trek. Like, I hate both of them. Don't want to watch them. I hate everything about them. The closest thing I got to liking something outer space was there was a movie with Sandra Bullock. I feel like we talked about this on here before, but maybe it was on Twitch. Either way, it was a movie with Sandra Bullock and some other dude. He dies and she's in space by herself. And I thought there would be like aliens and things that she was going to run into. So I was like, this could be really good. And it turned out, as boring as it sounds, it's just her in space by herself trying to figure out how she's going to get out. And it is the longest, most boring movie ever. I hate it.
Was that Interstellar movie? Was that Interstellar?
I want to say it was called Gravity.
Oh, okay. That's another boring movie then. Okay.
Yeah, outer space stuff is usually not my thing. I like the concept of outer space. I like to think about what's out there and things like that. But as far as movies and games, I'm not into all of that usually.
Yeah.
But Mass Effect, I was really surprised because I played Andromeda. That's where it started. Andromeda was the last one they released. And I played it and really enjoyed it. And I was like, all right. And they just dropped the remake of 1 through 3, the Legendary Edition. You can buy the set, and it comes with all 3 remade because they're old games. I think originating back to the old PlayStation. I'm assuming. I don't know. I haven't played them, so don't kill me if I'm wrong. But I'm playing the remakes right now. We're on the first one, and it's good. So I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Okay. Hopefully, we can get Ashley and clap them cheeks. That's the goal. Until we get back to Earth, where we can get around some people that aren't so racist. But for now,
you gotta get it how you live when you're in outer space.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, forget y'all. We're clapping some racist cheeks tonight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We gotta do what we gotta do, baby.
It's just aliens. She don't like. It's not that she. If she don't like black people, that would be wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I wouldn't even play around. Give me some of that. Give me some of them alien cheeks. Do what I gotta do.
ET cheeks. Wow.
Yeah, but that's what I got going on over there. Ooh, thank you so much for the coffee.
Shout out to the corner, man.
Shout out to the game corner. That's all.
Anything else you got to the corner?
No, that's it. Y'all can follow me over on Twitch at Anthony Thomas Streams with a Z on the end and join in on some of the Mass Effect fun. I might have said this last pod, but I'll say it again. September is going to be Mass Effect heavy. It will be a mix between Mass Effect and some wrestling things, as wrestling will always be involved. October is going to be Doom, and we're going to shoot up some stuff in hell. So that'll be fun. Do I have anything else for? October will probably be Doom. Do some Dead by Daylight with friends and things, and of course some wrestling will be in there too. We'll probably do some Halloween themed wrestling stuff. And then me and Ocean Ave have a bet going on. I told him if he plays Little Nightmares on stream, I'll do Resident Evil 8. So I might do some Resident Evil 8 in October. Whether I finish it or not, I don't know. We'll see how much I can sit through. Resident Evil games are kind of hard, low key too. So if I can even play it, but I will attempt it if he can get through Little Nightmares. So
okay,
that's what's coming up. And I just got my coffee, so I'm ready to go now.
Well, shout out to Twitch then. Shout out to Twitch and coffee.
And clapping racist cheeks.
And clapping racist cheeks. Shout out to all you people out there clapping racist cheeks. Do it for the culture.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do it to assert your dominance.
You just got to let them know who is the dominant species. You got to let them know who the dominant race is.
The dominant race. All right, Malcolm X. Dr. Umar over there.
Now you got to show them what up. Power to the people.
Power to the people. Let's jump right into some topics from last week, because all right, like we said, the OnlyFans thing has changed.
Yes.
They are back, so salute to them. Yeah, that was quick. Like, I don't even know if we even dropped the episode before you might have been editing the episode when they came out. It was
like, I don't know when it had to be when I was editing, and I was like, wow, this is funny, because we just talked about this yesterday, and now all of a sudden here they go saying we're gonna backtrack. Actually, we're gonna let y'all rock out still.
Apparently the banks didn't want to fund that type of entertainment, is what OnlyFans was saying, is that the banks were like, yeah, no, we're not funding anything, because the OnlyFans had to get their money from somewhere, and the banks were like, if our money's going towards this, the answer is no. That's what OnlyFans came up with. Apparently OnlyFans was able to talk them back into it. I don't know, that's their word.
I used to get a bank to change their policies.
I guess because the bank loses a bunch of money too. If the bank didn't realize, like, yo, all this money from OnlyFans isn't coming from artists. I hate to tell you, like, it's coming from the porn.
Yeah.
So maybe if what OnlyFans is saying is true, then and I would actually say that I do believe that what they said was true, because they know that the money that they got is coming from that. Like, it's hard for me to believe they'd be like, oh, let's get away from this, and then all of a sudden just realize, oh snap, we're going to lose a bunch of money. I think they knew that that's where that was coming from. I could see where the bank was like, yeah, no, and they're like, they have to explain to them, like, yo, paintings and stuff isn't where the money's coming in at. Yeah. It's this. So if you drop this, we all lose. Yeah. But shout out to those people. I don't have a long topic on this. I don't know, Bree, did you want to say anything as far as?
I think they could have I think they were just overplaying their hand. They thought they had the upper hand on the creators, and the creators was like, you know what? All right, y'all going October 1st? We gone October 1st. And they was like, that's a lot of money leaving. And then I think they had to change their tune. Because Banks been supplying the porn industry that's a huge industry they make money off of. So I mean, I don't know.
They people were talking about
save face.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
I would never argue for big companies like that. That'll never happen. I could see. All I'm saying is I can see where they're telling like, yo, the bank's messed up. I can understand that, but I would never go to bat for them. Yeah. I would never go to bat for them. So if that's what you say, hey, I'm rocking with you. I don't trust any of them enough to argue. I did see where people were talking about going to Snapchat and things like that. So
yeah. See, we talked about that. Snapchat was gonna be the next. You said Snapchat was gonna be popping.
Yeah. Because I already knew of people that were doing that before that. There were people doing the Snapchat thing before that.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they learned their lesson. So
shout out to
back to OnlyFans. Yeah, shout out to OnlyFans.
Shout out to them. Now get that shit out the way. All right, look, check this out. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all at all. OnlyFans, everybody involved, love y'all. Have a great time. Right now, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's talk about a topic that we talked about last week. Bob Ross. We're here with spoilers. So if you want to see that Bob Ross documentary, pause this and come back to it after. Because I'm getting it. Did you watch it? Please tell me. Okay, I was hoping that you watched it. So we came in last week and we talked about how we were worried. Well, I was worried that I don't think you cared.
Yeah.
I was worried. Bree was gonna sleep fine either way. I was worried that Bob Ross had done some wild stuff because I really like Bob Ross. Funny story. Before we get into the Bob Ross doc, I'm sitting in my car, and boy, won't your mama do it to you? I'm sitting in my car, just chilling. She knows. I've talked to her about that. I've talked to everybody about this Bob Ross thing, and that I was nervous about what it was going to be. Just like, oh, it can't be this. Bob Ross wasn't doing this. Bob Ross wasn't the racist cheeks that was getting clapped, was he? Like, there's just so much that I was just sitting here thinking about, like, what can happen, right? So here I am sitting in the car. I'm thinking when I get off work, I'm watching the doc. It's out. I'm watching it. I'm so excited about this, thinking about it all morning. Get a text from my mom. Yo, that Bob Ross doc, it's not what you think it is. Everything's good. Why would you tell me? Like all the momentum I had going into this was just like, it would be like if you're about to get ready for WrestleMania, you're like super excited, just sitting there like, oh my God, John Cena's versing Randy Orton. Oh my God. And then somebody who works there just walks up like, yo, just so you know, John Cena's going to get the dub. What? Like, I just thought the life sucked out of me. I was like, why would you tell me? Like, that was the whole point of the doc. They set the damn trailer up to get you to be like, yo, did he do something crazy? Like, now I gotta tune in. No, I'm sitting there like,
she took that all the way.
She took it from me.
You didn't get to watch it.
And can we talk about the thing parents took from us? You took Santa from me too, at an early age that I wasn't ready for.
I didn't care about that white man.
I mean, he's only white in some households. He was white. He was white.
America.
He was white in my household. He was white in my household.
He was only white in some households.
I'm sorry. Look, let me say this, too. Before we finish on Bob Ross, I'm not going to go on a large take here. Let me say something. All right. I'm down with the Black Jesus. I'm down with John Cena being black. Santa's white, man. I'm sorry. Santa's white. That's just what it is. Santa's white. I've colored Santa white my entire life. You know how you never colored him?
Crazy. That boy used a flesh color all the time.
As a kid, like with white people, we never colored white. We just left it.
You just leave it blank.
Dude, for the longest, until somebody taught me how to use the color peach. And you just use the peach color to do it. Like, for the longest, I just left the page white.
It's white. They understood the assignment.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll get into Santa Claus around December. All right, so I get home and I still turn on the doc. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna let this be ruined. What could it be? What could it be? What happened to Bob Ross? No, something happened. Let me tell you something about Bob Ross. This is spoiler alert for the last time. They did Bob Ross so dirty. And it made me sit back and think about life and how our people are going to do us when we die and how people do us when we die, the people that we love. Yo, Bob Ross dying from cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Dying from cancer. And that lady, I want to say her name was Annette. I don't even know. Her name's not even important. I don't even want to give her any, I don't even want her name being recognized out there. No, at all. Because right now, me and her got to square up. Like, that's where we're at right now. We got to square up.
Whatever the heck that name
Yeah, well, her husband, child, children, grandchildren, all of them line up, square up right now. All of us. This is for Bobby Ross. Like,
not Bobby.
He's dying of cancer. And this family that he worked for is sitting there like, yo, we need you to sign your name to us before you die. Like, hey, before you die, sign. Like, fam, I'm dying of cancer. I'm going to punch you if you don't get out of my face with that contract. No, you can't have my name. Yo, my mind was blown. And to this day, they're making I almost bought a shirt one day, bro.
Yeah.
Almost bought a shirt one day.
Any Bob Ross memorabilia you have purchased ever, all went to them probably.
Yeah, and I never did. So if you do own Bob Ross stuff, burn it. No, I'm playing. They already got paid. You might as well keep it.
It's too late. Yeah.
Do not buy any stuff with Bob Ross's face on it. We can love him from afar. And shout out to his son too. It was a really good doc. But before I get into the deeper part of this, what did you think about the doc?
I could have lived without it.
You did.
It didn't really show me nothing. It wasn't ground shattering, earth breaking. It was a doc about Bob Ross. Hot take. I don't know. I'll save a hot take for later on Bob Ross. But
you got a hot take on Bob Ross?
Yeah, I'm gonna say my hot take later for Bob Ross.
Is it disrespectful?
Not to me.
Oh, hell no. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me while I can read out the chat. How can you watch that and come out with anything negative about Bob Ross?
I don't have anything negative for Bob Ross. I told you it's not.
Okay, all right, I gotta know.
No,
give me the tape. Give me the tape.
I don't think nobody was sitting down watching this show. Nobody I knew was sitting down and watching the what's the name of the show?
Happy Accidents? Oh wait, not Happy Accidents. Something.
A joy of paint, the joy of paint or something like that. I just can't imagine a world where little black kids were sitting down watching this white man on TV paint for 30 minutes.
All right. Well, I mean that's fair.
I just feel like it was so many other things to do. To be honest, I just don't think this is as culturally relevant as we've tried to make Bob Ross. Now that I've seen this documentary, I'm like, all right, it wasn't that great. He was just painting a picture fast.
All right, first of all, oh hell no.
Man,
I was riding with you. You're not gonna sit here and say
open my eyes to the blasphemy of Bob Ross. I can't believe we put him on this high pedestal.
What?
For painting.
Oh my God. It was not
fast.
It was not just for painting.
Man.
It was not just for painting.
Talking slow. He was talking seductive. He was talking to the dudes.
He was bringing a positive vibe that you need right now. We need a Bob Ross on this podcast right now because you've gone ballistic. He was bringing a positive vibe to an area where like a time where things were super negative like they are today. So it was nice to have that. Now, you're right. It was not in our culture, but I didn't mean that as in like it was a cultural topic. This is my white shit that I like.
No. People talk about Bob Ross like he was the...
People as in, black people that talk about him like that?
Just the streets.
Bob Ross is talking about in the streets.
Yeah,
Yo,
in the
all right,
streets.
Bree, all right.
Bob Ross, there were Bob Ross shirts in the street.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Bob's that guy. Yo,
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. He was pretty fly though. He was fly. I just don't understand the significance of his role in history. That's it. I'm not saying he was fly. He was fly. Yeah, no, he was a fly dude.
And his character is what it is. It's not just sitting around painting. Like that was dope too that he could do that quick. Those were beautiful paintings. But it's the fact of him giving you life lessons. I mean, it's no different from Mr. Rogers or Dr. Seuss. I mean, Dr. Seuss is kind of questionable. But I mean, like the way he presented himself.
Highly questionable.
Yeah, but he didn't present himself like that. You know, like Bob Ross is the only one that sounds genuine to me. A very, very small list of people that sound genuine. It's him and it's the dude from Reading Rainbow. The black dude from Reading Rainbow.
Yeah,
they sound so genuine of just really good people. They come off that way. Sometimes I'll look at some stuff. Let me tell y'all something about Mr. Rogers. All right, my mom would be mad right now. I know there's some other people gonna be mad.
Mr. Rogers.
I'm not gonna shit on him. I'm just gonna say I'm not falling for it. I don't think he's that good of a guy.
I feel you. That's how I feel about Redacted. Let's carry on. What would you say about Mr. Rogers?
So Bob, so yeah, it's a great documentary. I recommend check it out. If you're not interested in in nice people, like you just don't have a thing for Bob Ross at all, you're not gonna enjoy this at all because it's not a mind-blowing story at all. No. It's not a mind-blowing story.
It wasn't nothing scandalous happening. Well, besides but even that wasn't scandalous. That's just everyday artist stuff. Somebody trying to take control of. That's something I did get from that independence. That's been a huge. You should stay independent because they definitely 1000% was home my man Bob Ross.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get there because that's the important part of this. The important part of this is one, Bob Ross, I love you, man. Hang in there. Wait, I don't know where he's hanging. He's dead, but
okay, hang in there.
Hang in there. Wherever you're at right now, just hang in there. We love you, man. I took life lessons out of this doc. And all jokes aside, I mean, we're gonna joke. We are gonna joke, but I do mean when I say that I watched the way they did him, and these are people that he worked for and people that he trusted, and we learn. I mean, now younger generations can look back and well, that's what you get for trusting a corporation. But I mean, at the time, it's different times and people didn't realize what we know today. People suffered so that we can learn today. He trusted those people, man, and they stole his entire idea. Yo, when I seen her, did you see the part where after he got sick and left, she was doing a painting show? She was doing talking to painting.
Show must go on.
I almost threw something through the TV. Have you lost your mind? And still using Bob Ross's name throughout the whole thing. She's using Bob Ross plaster everywhere. I was like, oh my God. And they will do it to you. It just made me think about that. Just, yo, people are going to do you like this. When you're down and out, people are going to use you. And it man, I don't know. It's crazy. What do you got to say? Because there are real, you were just talking about your personal, what you got out of that. Speak a little bit more to that. About the independence part.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make sure you got control of your artistry. Got to watch who you get into business with. That's it. There's nothing revolutionary. No big revelations. There we go. Just got to watch who you get in bed with in business wise.
That's very true. It's the biggest example of companies literally not caring anything about you.
But that wasn't even a company. It was two people. It was just his business partners who was trash. It was just his business partners. It wasn't the company. They started the company, but it was those two that was the ringleaders behind the trashness. It was their ideas.
Yeah, but that's what
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it was just crazy to think that he trusted them the way that he did, and then it's just you're dying, and then every other word is, "Yo, can you sign your stuff over to us?"
Yeah.
"Yo, we need you to do this. We need you." You hear these stories, but you just don't think about yo, people are for real doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not just company. Go ahead, bro.
I know some people are in it just for the money. And you might be in it for the love of it. But some people are in it just for the money. And when it comes to getting the money, they don't care about your feelings. Like I don't care about your family. I want these dollars over here. That's a sad truth, but I mean it is what it is. And yeah, it's hard dealing with people sometimes, man. You gotta know who you talking to, who you dealing with.
That's a fact. And there's nothing wrong. I will say this too. Everybody doesn't have to be buddy best friends when you're going into business. Business is business and people got to make money. My thing is we weren't running this long together. Even if you need my name, even if you needed that, and then I felt like giving that to you, you can check on me before you come to me with this BS. Don't be calling my phone a million times looking for me. I didn't answer for a reason. And the answer is no. Yeah. So quit calling me. Like, oh man. But I took it in my mind because I like to go so deep. I took it away from that. I just took it away from people that I'm around. I'm just like, now I'm just questioning everybody. Like, who legit rocks with me? If I die, who's gonna be like, yo, Lena, can I get Anthony's PC or can I get like? And look, first of all, I'm not like $1 million guy or anything like that. So I don't mean to come off like I just got a bunch of shit. But I'm just saying it could be something stupid like, yo, while you're cleaning out the room, can I get all his pop figures back there? Like,
yeah.
What? He ain't even been dead a month. I'm still alive. I'm dying. I'm still alive.
I'm still in here.
I feel like it does make me feel like I gotta hit my closest friends and be like, hey, when it's time for me to kick the bucket, this is what I want done. I want this. Don't let this person get on Facebook and make a status saying, oh, Anthony was my guy. And you knew I would. Hey, Breed, you don't make me start calling people out by name on here. The people that I rock with. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all better not let nobody get no Facebook statuses off under my name that y'all know I ain't rock with.
Everyone say, take it down, report it.
Bro,
Facebook, no, it's a lie.
Did this send any of this to you? Like, did you get into this deep?
No, I didn't. It didn't take me to. I mean, I don't know. You just gotta. I've always thought you gotta be careful with company you keep, man. We want shit. Yeah.
All right. So I know you said that you could have done without the doc, but would you lean more towards it was pretty good or pretty bad?
It was it was a Bob Ross doc. If you're into Bob Ross, you would like it. If you into even if you're into just documentaries, it was a good documentary. You would like it. That's some good interviews. His son was a little annoying, but I mean, hey,
yeah.
Good documentary though, man.
I was telling Lena while we was watching, I was like, it would be dope if his son came out with a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Just painting. I would watch it.
Wouldn't watch it, but I would tell people to watch it. I support it, man. Get your coins off. But he can't use his last name because he don't own it. That's so crazy.
I don't
use his last name.
I don't understand how that works. How can you tell him he can't use his last name? Like, I don't get that. My name's not Bob Ross.
Ross though. I don't know. I don't know how they can take a whole last name from somebody. But I guess if you trademark a name, then you are associated with Bob Ross. I guess you can't use the Ross name because you're getting publicity because of Bob Ross. Quote, unquote.
Do you remember when LeBron tried to get Taco Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
If they banned the son from using his own last name, they should have gave LeBron Taco Tuesday. That's how ridiculous that is. It's my last name, bro. Like, even if you took my dad's name, you got the name Bob Ross. My name's not Bob Ross. You can't tell me I can't. I don't remember what the son's name is, but let's just pretend it's Leon.
Steven. I think it was Steven.
That's wild that you knew that.
I told you I watched. Man, hey.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I watched it and didn't even know. Steven Ross. My name is Steven Ross. My name is not Bob Ross. How are you going to tell me I can't use my name Steven Ross?
Yeah, I would be in court too because that'll piss me off. Yeah. I'll be dank if I can't paint off my name. Gonna tell me I can't be Steven Ross. Now I gotta be Steven Rowe.
It's Steven Rowe.
What's the 2 S's, brother?
Bro, if he was black, he would have had a mean nickname he could have just went off of.
That's a fact, yeah. Mr. Painter. I don't know.
Yeah, just something dope. He's probably not that creative. Shout out to Stephen Ross though. If he came out with a show, I'd watch it, man. Especially if he's gonna be sort of like Bob with the smooth, just polite, just
Man, but he it was his fault. He messed it up. He was supposed to be successful, and then they would have had the other vote.
Oh yeah,
because he would take his mama vote. He want to run away.
He rebelled.
I don't want to paint. I don't want to do this. Man, I'm trying to grow you to be the greatest painter ever, and you want to go cry. Talking about the fight. The relationship we had was just so tarnished because I didn't want to paint. Daddy is Bob Ross. We go paint.
What's funny is we had this conversation with Tabby a little while back on the episode of An Extra Cup. Y'all go check that out. Complete opposite of what Bree just said. Complete opposite.
Man, go paint.
She was in the same position as Stephen Ross. So shout out to Tabby.
Shout out to Tabby.
Tabby made it work though.
You see?
Okay.
Tabby didn't make. Now I don't know if Tabby has a documentary coming though. So I'm about to say she didn't get on the documentary crying. Levels to it.
Yeah, Tabby's happy with where she is in life. Let's go. I had one more question. Oh, yeah. Last thing about the Bob Ross, unless there's anything you want to get off on it. But one of my favorite parts of watching Bob Ross, and I didn't watch this as a kid, so I don't want to come off that way. I watched it when I found out about him. I used to go on YouTube and watch clips. But one of my favorite parts is when he would get the paintbrush and slap it back and forth across the leg of the table and say, beat the devil out of it. What did you think when the guy said that, in his opinion? And he did quote that this is not a fact. It was just his belief on what he thinks happened about the dust and stuff from doing that all the time is what caused the cancer, like breathing that in. Did you think anything about or what do you think? Like, what do you think? I know you don't know the answer, but I'm saying, like, what do you think about something like that?
The fumes could have caused cancers. I mean, too much of anything in excess can you can run with creating cancer.
And that's where I'm going with it. Because I know that sounds like a random question. I know the listeners are like, why would you ask Breed? He's not a doctor. But the reason I asked is because, of course, knowing me, the guy who's so afraid of diseases and death, I need to figure out what the name of that is. But my mind instantly went into, what if every day I'm doing something that could be causing a cancer inside of me? And I heard a story once about a lady who kept water bottles in her car. Did you hear this story? Mm-hmm. And it was
she got cancer?
Yeah.
Water bottles?
Yeah, from the sun heating the water bottles. Crazy stuff. But yeah, it just made me think. I'm glad you stopped. Please tell me you stopped.
I don't buy water bottles no more. So yes, I did.
Okay.
I did stop.
I try. Dude, we quit using microwaves. I don't use a microwave at all. I don't very, very, very rare. I have to be tomorrow. I have to do at work. I have to do 12 hours. I have to stay after work. It'll be a 12-hour day, and a day like that, I might come home and just be like, all right, I need to throw something in the microwave and heat it up because it'll be like 9:30 by the time I get home. Mm-hmm. So I'll just throw something in the microwave real quick and call it a day. But even then, I just try to find something different. Usually I'll stop and pick something up and things like that. But that part blew my mind. And like I said, once again, just clarify, because I don't want to throw false stories out there. They did not prove that that's what caused the cancer. But it was just crazy to think like that. I mean, paint fumes, maybe so.
Yeah, paint fumes could have messed them up. Yeah.
Shout out to all of us that were sniffing the hell out of Sharpies and didn't get cancer.
Shout out.
Did you do that? Sniff Sharpies?
I sniffed the Sharpie or two in my day.
You said it so seriously. Yeah, shout out to the Sharpie. The Sharpie.
Sometimes you need that little head how you get from the Sharpie.
Oh, dude, the Sharpie stuff was my favorite.
What was this? Huffing. It's called huffing, I think.
Where do we want to go next? I see you got Cracker Barrel sponsoring HBCU. I didn't know anything about this. This sounds funny. Do you want to go? We got two funny stories. Do you want to go there? Or do you want to go into what is considered cheating? Because I got two stories there that are pretty crazy.
We can go to Cracker Barrel first because I had a blast at this event.
All right. You were at the event. All right, lead us because I didn't know anything about this.
Yes, it was the Cracker Barrel National Battle of the Bands. It was the HBCU bands. There was a band.
This sounds so
band,
wild.
It was a band competition, and first of all, the band competition itself was lit. They was out there playing all the latest bops of music. They played 95 South. Heard that by J. Cole a couple times a day. I seen Yolanda Adams came, not Yolanda Adams. It was a gospel singer. I can't remember her name. She came out and she sung and performed with one of the bands. And also, you know that song the dude on TikTok, the song they go pow pow pow.
Yeah.
That rapper, he came out and he rapped.
I didn't even know there was words to that.
Didn't either. Me, the first time I ever knew he looked like T Grizzly. So when I see him coming out, I was like, is that T Grizzly coming out, cuz? Wasn't T Grizzly, but I mean, I guess he did his thing. I didn't really know the words.
Keep it 100. Did you try to act like you didn't know that as tune?
No, I was like, I don't know, what was that? I like the bounce. For what? Fake it for what? It was. I think the show was dedicated to TikTok. So
that's the same tune where the girls would come out and like just start shaking ass, right?
I guess some videos they shake ass.
Look at that. All right, you gonna act like you don't
agree? I agree they be shaking ass on the video.
What they was doing in the ones you was watching, because I ain't see those.
I don't even know, man. All I hear is the song. I can't. What they may did shake ass in the song. I'll stand corrected. But anyway, back to this Cracker Barrel sponsored event. It was just a little funny that the HBCUs, the historically black colleges, was supported by Cracker Barrel. And
so you just went there.
Yes.
And it was just like you didn't know it was sponsored by. You just went there and you seen it was. Well,
somebody somebody just gave me a ticket. That was free tickets. So I mean, I didn't care if it could have been sponsored by. I ain't gonna say nothing wild, but it could have been sponsored by somebody doing crazy stuff, and I would have just been pulling up. So
Donald Trump, the Trump campaign.
It could have been the Trump campaign. I would have had no clue. I was just gonna pull up to the joint for the tickets.
Pulling up anyway.
Man, free tickets, free parking. But so I was in there. It was cool. It was just wild that Cracker Barrel sponsored. They was passing out a lot of checks, and then they was doing like giveaways of Cracker Barrel meals, and I was like, I wouldn't even like. That's not even something I would be happy to stand up and say I won. It's like, who likes Cracker Barrel? Have you been to Cracker Barrel?
I've never been to Cracker Barrel. Look, I know that this is a joke today. My entire life, that always felt like I probably shouldn't be eating there. That like I always got that vibe.
Yeah.
Like that's never not been the vibe with me at Cracker Barrel.
The 2 times I've been there, well, I've been there 3 times in my life, and 2 of the times I've been with white families. So I was like, all right, this is a lick.
What do they serve?
They sell breakfast food and chicken. They sell fried chicken and stuff like that. That's so crazy. And they sell breakfast foods and stuff. Real country, like old West country foods.
I was gonna say kind of like, and then insert restaurant name, but the rest of the world would have no idea what we're talking about. So never mind.
Yeah. It's not good either. The food ain't. It's not good. So.
All right. Well, shout out to the HBCUs and shout out to Bree for going to that. But let's get down to it. When you said Cracker Barrel sponsoring this, I assumed this was a news story that you seen like on Twitter and you read it and it was just like, oh, this is funny. I had no clue that you found out about this because you went there and you're just happened to notice Cracker Barrel was sponsoring HBCUs.
Yes, I was there. I seen this in live person. As soon as I seen it, I was like, wow, this is hilarious. How is Cracker Barrel supporting the HBCU event?
And the crazy thing is, if they made it feel genuine, it could have been, but they made it feel genuine just because this isn't a news story. Like I said, I assumed this was a news story that was out there because when you split that, I was like, oh, okay, they're trying to say what they look like. They did this quietly.
Yeah, I don't know how quiet this was. Once again, this is a national band event. So I don't know how quiet it was. I mean, but they was lit. They gave away a lot of money. So I will say that. They was writing big checks, Cracker Barrel was.
Put your money where your mouth is.
That's what. Hey, so I was like, I can't even be mad at them. I mean, you can be racist and write checks. That's all right.
Yeah, usually.
As long as they cash, that's usually how it goes. Actually.
Yeah. I mean, look, most times when your history is deep, like there's a lot of problems. Of course, that doesn't always lead up to the owners. You know, there's people independently own Cracker Barrels. There's been issues, but it's like one
the name is
it just got a bad name. I mean, Alabama might have had some bad Cracker Barrels. Texas probably has some bad Cracker Barrels. Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? Kentucky,
all the South states, Arkansas,
Florida.
I wouldn't go to none of that Cracker Barrel.
No,
that's
I'm cool.
I've been to.
I'm cool. Even if I went up north, there's just too many places to go. I'm not thinking about Cracker Barrel.
I would never stop at Cracker Barrel willingly.
Yeah.
Like, if I was choosing a restaurant, that would never be in my top nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. And it's beyond just that stuff. It's just never appealed to me. Yeah, it's never.
It's not that good either, and the food is not good. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like
it's like Arby's. You ever been to Arby's?
I haven't, but people have been talking about Arby's a lot lately, talking about how hard their sandwiches used to go. I've never had Arby's, so I don't know.
I've had Arby's before, and it did not go hard.
They're overhyping it. I listened to a whole podcast about them being hype about Arby's. Like, it was super hype.
Big nasty sandwiches. Fries, you can't mess up fries. So the Kirby fries, that was banging. But sandwich, it was not good.
Okay. I feel like I asked you this before, but I don't remember. Do you rock with Burger King?
I like Burger King. Yeah, Burger King go hard. They got the
$1.49.
Yeah, bacon cheeseburger.
I love food. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the nuggets. I don't eat burgers.
No, I'm talking about the bacon cheeseburgers. Fire.
Yeah, a lot of people, and this is a weird thing. Me and Breed, it's so weird because we'll have some things that are just completely opposite that we don't agree with, like sports-wise, and even in sport. That's the weird thing. We'll have things that we're just like, oh yeah, we don't agree there, but then be like, we're both Carolina Panthers fan, which is the most random shit ever. like he thinks LeBron's the greatest of all time. I think it's Michael Jordan, and like we stand there, and it's like sports takes are so different, and be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're both fans of the Carolina Panthers. It's like that random team. Same thing with Burger King. Everybody I know hates Burger King. Really? They're just like, yo, Burger King is garbage. Like, why would
that's a travesty?
I go to Burger King on purpose. Like
I do too. I seek out Burger King.
Yeah, I do too. I do.
I Google Burger King when I be looking for one hard enough.
Yes,
I go to the King. You mean Baconator? Not a Baconator. What the Bacon Stack? Bacon King? Whatever it's called.
Oh, now I feel like we got to do a best chain restaurant bonus episode one day.
It has to be Popeyes. We can say that for another day.
We can, because I was already about to argue it. We'll be here for 2 hours. I mean, we got to do that. Okay. Well, do you have anything else you want to say to Cracker Barrel?
Man, shout out to Cracker Barrel. Keep supporting HBCUs, man. And I guess if you got a Cracker Barrel you're trying to go visit, get the grits.
And if you go to Cracker Barrel, keep clapping them racist cheeks.
Wow, I guess is that what you do?
Did you like how that tied in?
To clapping those racist cheeks?
Yeah, from back to the Mass Effect conversation. It was kind of. Yeah.
It looked bad. I see it.
Yeah, I did my thing.
Back and grabbed that one. I see that.
I kind of cocked back that alley-oop. I had to reach back.
Yeah, you went back and grab that.
Come back and dunk it.
Pretty good.
Jake Paul, I guess we could talk about Jake Paul in the sports. I didn't think about that before I wrote the topic down, but we could talk about the Embry versus sports if that's what you had.
Okay, we can talk. I didn't have it on my list, but we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can do it on Breed versus sports. Let's get down to all right. Yo, so all right, I got something funny here because I'm looking at my phone at my topics, and Breed just erased things out of here. All right, so look,
it's
I'm giving
the ones that we used already.
I'm giving because this is the funny part. I'm giving y'all the behind the scenes right here. He sent me a list of the pod topics, so I'm like, okay, dope. I had no clue that you can see anything I put in there, and I can see anything you put in. Yeah. I came in one day, I was like, HBCU, what? Like, what? I don't even know what this is. And then I forgot to say something about it until you just deleted the topipic. But yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? See how technology is?
I know, that's so crazy. All right, let's get down to is it cheating? Okay, I tried to do some research. I couldn't find the name of the place. They said it on something that I was listening to, but y'all know my memory. I completely forgot. This is all totally Googleable. Speaking of that. All right. I actually thought I told myself if I didn't find out about this topic until today, I would have asked our video editor, Cheryl, to join us on this because we definitely need a woman's view on is it cheating?
Okay.
But we're going to do it without her. Here we go. Which other words means you get straight male opinions on this. Okay, so I was listening to somebody telling a story about how they have a lot of anxiety and depression issues, and so they seeked out therapy. Now, before you go, oh, I know where you're going with this. He's gonna ask, is it cheating to have a woman therapist? That's not where I'm going. That is not cheating. And if you have an issue with that, you are a psycho.
Yeah, that's
you need to go get checked. The therapy, I don't know if you've heard of this. The therapy is called cuddle therapy.
Okay. Yeah,
have you heard of this? You have.
I've heard of this, yes.
So for anyone who doesn't know, cuddle therapy is where you go or they come to you actually. You have a therapist that comes to your house and they just cuddle you for however long the session is. It could be non-touching. It could be touching. There's absolutely no nudity and absolutely no sex. I think there's no inappropriate touching at all. It's just cuddle. Like you can lay on your side and they'll wrap their arms around you and just cuddle you. You can either go to sleep and she'll go to sleep too or take a nap or whatever, or y'all can just stay awake and talk. Any of that, as long as it's completely non-sexual. Is it cheating?
It depends on what you define as cheating in your relationship. Let's
let Bree go first.
And I can only speak for my relationship. If my girl told me she was going to the cuddle therapist, I would have some concerns. Some red flags would go off my head. I'd be concerned. Why are you going to the cuddle therapist when I cuddle? I don't understand. So I guess it depends on what your relationship is. If you're comfortable with your significant other going out just cuddling, I guess they therapists. Do your thing. That's a little too much. That's still a little too close for your boy.
Okay. Well, look, I think the listeners don't want to hear my opinion on this. So let's stay on you and your girl.
Oh, you want to say? What's your opinion?
If she decided to go and she's dealing with a lot of mental, let's say like she's Kanye depressed. Let's say she's Anthony depressed.
Okay.
She's going through it. Don't you feel like, or do you feel like you interfering with that could be a problem? They say cuddle therapy works.
Okay, you said, do I feel like I'm interfering?
Yeah.
Do you feel like me interfering is a problem?
Do you feel like you're being anti-feminist right now?
No.
That's what the people want to know.
Whoa. I'm not. No. I'm 1,000% for the ladies.
Y'all like how I set this up for Bree?
Do what you need to do to be healed. You just can't do it with me. Do what you need to do and be healed.
So you're out on.
Well, I'm not out because I'm not out because what I'm about to say is about to be really sexist, but I'm about to say it.
Oh my God!
Why? Because I'm here now. You can have a cuddle therapist if it is a lady.
What difference would that
dude
make?
Cuddle therapist?
It's not sexual.
It's too close.
Would you allow it if I don't want to say the word allow either because hey.
Yeah, I mean
you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah,
that's a fact. I can only advise.
Yeah. Sorry about my terms, but would you be cool with it if it was if she was like, yo, I want to see a couple therapists, but I want us to do it together? Would you be down for a 2-on-1?
A cuddle session? No. Why? Once again, I would still bring me back to why we can't do this at home. I don't know
because you're not a licensed cuddle therapist. Fuck you think you are?
Man, because I cuddle. Shoot, I don't need no assistance from the cuddle therapist. That's crazy to me. I'll be upset. Now you down in my cuddling.
All right,
that's
in
what I would
our
say
story.
from.
In our story, you're not the cuddle master. Apparently, because she wants to go see a cuddle therapist. Maybe in real life you are, but I'm saying in our story, you're obviously not getting it done.
I told you red flags. It's already going on, man. She said I can't cuddle.
That's crazy.
Down bad.
That's crazy.
Can't go see the cuddle therapist. You're gonna see you a real therapist though. I'm all down for therapizing. Just don't get a touch therapist. Get somebody that don't touch you.
I do wonder. I'm not judging here. Just being all the way honest. I do wonder why anybody married or in a relationship would go. I'm not saying it's wrong at all. Like, do your thing. I'm just asking. Like, I wonder why. Because if you are in a relationship, you have that. But I would I would assume maybe the partner's not very touchy. I'm not a big cuddle person. I get very uncomfortable quick. Like my arm falls asleep. My body starts to move around. Yeah, I gotta move. I'm sorry. You get like a good 5 minutes. I gotta move. So maybe I'm just like maybe people are just trash cuddlers. Maybe, but they need that touch to feel better.
I don't know. I feel like in a relationship you should have some compromise, even if you're not. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just talking in the hypothetical. If you're not a good cuddler, I mean, you could, if that's what your partner needed, you would do it to make them happy. Even if you were uncomfortable for 30 minutes, what's the 30 minutes of uncomfortableness compared to your significant other being happy the rest of the day? So I mean, and if you're not willing to make that sacrifice, and yo sniffer has to go seek out a cuddle partner, you paying money for a cuddle partner, you go find a cuddle partner on Twitter. They'll come cuddle for free. $3.99 they'll come cuddle. What you talking about? I'm pulling up. Yeah, that's what. God. Yeah, I feel like that's what we might as well go find somebody to be in a new relationship with that will cuddle you like you need to be cuddled.
Hey, yo, dude just sitting there watching their queen get cuddled like Edward did with Jacob on Twilight.
Some people like that though. That's a whole nother. That's something different. Some people do like that though.
Oh yeah, I just heard a story about somebody I went to school with is into that. Her and her husband. So shout out to them.
Shout out to y'all living your life. So
I'm learning more and more about people we went to school with. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying I'm not judging nowhere. I'm just saying I'm starting to learn more about people's sexual lives. Like people be getting out there. Yeah, be getting out there.
Yeah, people wow. You didn't even know it. You didn't even know people you knew like that was crazy like that. They wild.
Would you ever join a relationship orgy?
Run it by me again? Say it again? What did you say?
Would you ever join a relationship like a couple's orgy?
What you mean a couple's orgy? Like it's multiple couples having an orgy in the same
house?
Everybody's
just everywhere.
I don't know. I'm all right.
Okay. I'm just asking for the listeners.
I'm cool. Would you join a couple's orgy?
Say it about cool. Me. I have made this whole topic about you personally. That's why I haven't answered none of this.
Nah. I don't want nobody with my queen. That's it. No couples orgies.
I don't have a deep dive.
I'm gonna blow up the spot.
I don't have a deep dive. I don't know how I wouldn't be very comfortable with a partner having a
cuddle therapist.
A cuddle therapist. It would make me feel sort of a way.
It toes the line too close for me.
Yeah, it does. I feel like we can definitely seek therapy. If you got some things going on, I know that I'm not a cuddle therapist at all. And I'm not a therapist. So if we need to talk, we can go to therapy together and stuff. But nobody needs to be touching you like that.
Yeah, that's too personal. Yeah.
It's way too personal for me.
Putting your pelvis on your back. Putting their pelvis on your back. Nah. Oh. I'm coming in there breaking up the whole session.
She don't care. She getting paid regardless.
That's a fact.
She gonna be like, he just screwed you out of some money. I gotta go. All right, let me ask this one last thing because I forgot this is what the dude was saying. He had the cuddle therapist before he was in a relationship, but now he's still in one and he continues to go. What if that was the case? What if she was already like she felt comfortable with this therapist? This is what she's doing, and at the same time, you gotta remember this isn't sexual.
Yeah, I feel you. I hear you. It's not sexual, but I don't know. I would feel if I was in the person in this situation, the fact that you still feel like you need to seek outside touch from a person. If we in a relationship, I'm figuring we touching, we at least cuddling. I feel like you shouldn't have to seek that from anybody else.
I'm with you, but dude, it's starting to happen. My open mindedness is starting to open back up. I could see where I would be like, okay, it's a cuddle. Like I think that in my mind, I'm thinking sexual. And to the therapist, this isn't sexual. They don't care nothing about the person they're in the bed with. It's a cuddle session. So but would I be that mad if she went and got like a cuddle therapy thing? I don't. It's like it's therapy and it's a cuddle. It's not. It's non-sexual. This is what happens when I get time to be open-minded.
No. Look, that's cool, but I would just feel like my cuddles aren't enough, and I would feel like I'm not enough, and now that's an issue. Now I need to go to therapy. Now we both in therapy. Now why we together now? Yeah, I'm telling me my touch isn't enough. That ain't good enough for me.
I'm trying to think like if my relationship didn't exist, because neither one of us would be down for a cuddle therapy.
No,
like it's just it's not my thing.
No point.
Yeah, it's not.
Down.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
No.
Well, I meant personally, like it's not her thing and it's not my thing. It wouldn't be anything I would ever be interested in. I'm trying to think if I was in a whole different situation and the other person was just like, yo, just by the way, I do go to cuddle therapy. I'm trying to think if I would be mad about that. Like not even mad, but just like I don't know if I would be that upset about that.
I wouldn't be. I don't think I would be upset about it. I would just pause and then maybe have some follow-up questions later down the line.
What makes let me ask you this. What makes it why would you be okay with massages but have an issue with couples therapy? Massage to me feels a little more intimate than cuddle therapy.
Honestly, I'm thinking. I don't know. I feel like cuddles are more intimate. Cuddling is more intimate. I feel like.
You think so?
A massage. Usually in a massage, you're not looking at the person. You're not talking to the person really. You just on your back with a towel on, and they doing their job.
Yeah.
I mean, in the cuddle session, you're literally in somebody's arms.
You're wearing more clothes in a cuddle session than you are.
That you are wearing more, but you're also body to body. In a massage, it's usually just arms, hands, and feet that's touching your body. You're not getting their whole pelvis or their chest or nothing like that.
I was about to get a wild Deshaun Watson joke off, but we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it.
Yeah, we don't know what the
we know.
Looking like. No, I don't know nothing.
But no, I see what you're saying.
Don't fit. You must have quit.
I see what you're saying though. I can see where it could be a problem. I can see where somebody would be like, yo, if they get massages, what's the big deal? I can see both. Yeah. If I had to pick, I would land more towards I don't know. I'm so open-minded at this age. Sometimes it's hard for me to you know what? I'm gonna go with my open mind. I would be okay.
Okay.
I'd be okay with it. I feel like the person is a professional. This is what they get paid to do. It's just a cuddle. They don't think nothing about it at the end of the day. They come cuddle you, get some money, and go back home. That's
become a professional cuddler. You just wake up one day and say, I'm going to cuddler. Let me go get this, I don't know, this business license to be a cuddler.
But you know what? You know what else too? You said something earlier. You said something earlier that made a lot of sense. I mean, you say a lot of things that make sense, but I've been lingering on this since you said it. The part about it being a girl, that is a good compromise because at first I thought, like you said that, I mean, that does sound kind of sexist, but you can choose, like when you go to therapy, I'm like, I want a black therapist. I want a black male therapist because I can relate more. Y'all can talk and be like, yo, I'm down with that, but I would feel more comfortable if you had a woman.
Yeah.
And then just see how that goes. And like I said, for the listeners, like we said earlier, we joke a lot and we laugh a lot and stuff. At the end of the day, we can't tell nobody what to do about anything.
That's a fact.
But just what we would encourage if we were in a relationship, which is why we need a woman on here to help talk because things can come out wrong. But yeah, nobody. Look, let me tell you one thing. I can't tell her nothing about what you can and can't do.
Oh yeah, I'm in the same boat. Bro.
Yeah.
I wish I would. That's a whole. Now we got a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. We're just speaking on feelings. Speaking of massages, this is the next one. There's a place, man. I wish I remembered the name of it, but there's a new place out there doing massages. I don't know if you've seen this, but they are doing the full nude massage thing going on, like massaging between the breasts, massaging it's wild. Apparently they're doing some wild stuff. I haven't seen none of the videos or anything like that. I've just been hearing the talks, but it's full nudity massage things. Breeze already has his answer. Is it cheating?
Hold, is getting a fully nude massage, is that cheating?
Yes.
No.
Oh, you're okay with it?
No, it's a massage. No, I'm cool with that.
So, all right, let me ask you like this.
Caveats, I'm super sexist.
Yeah.
Definitely girl massage, but I mean, get your shit off.
I think, dude, if I remember correctly, I want to. I don't know, man. I wish I could have found it, but you're in a different relationship, not this. Whole different relationship. The girl you're with, say her name is Sally Mae.
Shout out Sally Mae.
You're with Sally Mae. Like I just put you with the whitest
super
person.
white. She's super white.
From Kentucky. Sally Mae's laying on the table, no towel, nothing, just laying smooth down,
ass out,
completely, not even ass out, flipped all the way around. They're massaging
Cooch out.
I would assume
for the people to see.
I would assume. Let me see if I can. While we're talking, let me see if I can find this thing. Is it cheating? Are you okay with this?
Yes, as long as there's no funny business going on, it's just a massage.
That's so wild to me that you're okay with them touching your girl boobs naked, but you don't have an issue with. But you have an issue with cuddling. That sounds so wild. Do you see how wild that sounds?
No, I don't.
It's just like
just a massage though. Boobs ain't nothing but fat. Ain't nothing special. It's just a little extra fat. Depends on where you got them. See?
I gotta go.
Get your shit off, man. Go get your breast massage. If that's what you want. I'm going
to find the name of this place. It's a real place that you can go in and do all that.
It has to be a masseur though, not a masseuse. I think a masseuse is a guy. Got to be a masseur. I think that's a woman.
So you would say it's cheating if it was a guy. That's where we're going. Yeah.
Oh well, nah, hell no. I'm shutting it down. That ain't happening, buddy. This ain't the one. Gotta go find you a new client. This ain't one. That changes the whole thing. It's a no. It's a no on my end, boss.
Can I be open-minded?
You can do whatever you want to do. Hey, brother, it's your world. I'm just living in it. Hey.
I do like to look at things from the other way because the obvious answer everybody would say, yeah, I'm not that comfortable with it. How would I feel? I don't know how I'd feel about it. I think I would be more okay if I wasn't there. Like, I don't want to see it. But
I want to know if you're playing me, keep it on the low. Hey.
I think you could even tell me. Like, if you're like, y'all want to, like, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. If I feel like I'm gonna have to lean towards no, because it feels like for me, let's say I'm with somebody and I'm just like, and they're like, yo, I'm gonna go get this full nude massage. Like, all right, yo, go do your thing. Let me know how it goes. And then it's my turn. I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna go get this happy ending. And then it's a problem. You're just like,
okay. Are they getting a happy ending at this massage they going to?
I don't know.
With homeboy? Hell no, they didn't. You can't go.
I don't know.
If that's what's going on.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't think that's what's
going on.
If
that's what's going on, I forbid it.
I heard
to break up.
One thing I did hear that because this was also on a podcast and they were showing them the video that I couldn't see because it was on an audio podcast. But they were talking about somebody was wearing a G-string and she had her private areas all over the dude's face. I don't know what that looked like doing the massage.
Nah, bro.
Okay, so you're out. I'm out too.
Bro,
I'm out too.
Hell no.
I forgot about that.
Man, I'll shoot the massage pole up. I'm out. Nah, I was gonna turn it out.
I'm out.
Hell
Yeah.
nah.
I don't know what it's like
I'm
for the
good.
girl that goes, but I heard for the dude, like the girl massaging was wearing a G-string, and so she was maybe he was on his back like that, and she was standing in front, maybe. But private areas all in his face while she's massaging. Yeah, I think it's a different type of. I'm gonna figure out what this was.
So
And
vice versa would be the dude's junk in your hypothetical girl's face.
I don't know. I guess it would depend on what massage you're getting.
That's
I
wild.
would guess. I did hear about the massaging in between the boobs and things like that, and full nude.
I mean, if it's a dude, once again, this all breaks the caveat if this is a guy. The answer is no with the guy massaging. With the lady though, get your stuff off. I ain't mad at all. I ain't got nothing to say. I might want details. I have nothing to say. Get your shit off.
That's why. That is wild. And that's why Breed is the reason we need a woman on here for this topic.
What happened at this massage?
I do try to be very open-minded and try to think of like, okay, this is somebody's job. This is like the more detail I start remembering, this feels way too far though.
That sounds like something wild.
There's not a lot of things I'm just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like massages don't really bother me. I really don't think a cuddle therapist would really bother me. That I feel like it's a conversation to be had. Like, why are you feeling like? First of all, I want to know why.
That's what I'm saying. Why do you feel like
we can have a
outside and find a cuddle? Yeah.
Yeah, we can have a conversation about it for sure. But I don't think I'd be that frustrated because you also got to remember these are people working. They're trying to make a check and go home. They're not thinking about your girl.
Yeah, you say that. If you feel like your girl the baddest thing in the world, and now you got homeboy cuddling her every Thursday.
That's self-esteem.
4:30.
That's self-esteem.
Man.
All right. Also, what do you think that the cuddle therapists look like? They're probably like 60, 70-year-old dudes just going and cuddling and going home. You think
creepy, man?
You think
I ain't saying he got a chance. I'm just saying. Why y'all look on my girl like
every
that?
cuddle therapist is gonna look like Angelina Jolie or Denzel Washington. Like
I don't know that. I don't know that. I ain't interested. You can go with Angelo Jolie, but you can't go with Denzel. He has to find a new client. He got to find somebody else to work on.
That's wild, man. That's wild. I'll
look at me showing my insecurities.
For the first one, yeah, it does, but that's real though. That's real, and that's a real feeling. People do have insecurities like that. I think I would, you know what? Just to say, because I like to say that I'm an open-minded person. I'm gonna go yes for the that it's not cheating for the couple therapist. I can live with that. The second one's just too far. It's way too far. Even if she was full nude, but it wasn't like super sexual touching, I think I'd be okay with that. Same thing as a tattoo. Like your girl wanted to get a tattoo of something on her breast. Like she'd have to get naked for that. And it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like you just like, okay, like it's a tattoo. I would feel that way about a nude massage. It's just some of the details just like, all right, man. The junk out her face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can be respectful and give a massage.
Would you Salt Bay? Have you seen that video of Salt Bay sprinkling the salt on that girl's? Is that cheating?
No, I mean that's cool. If you want salt and you want homeboy to sprinkle salt in your mouth like that, I mean go.
I'm punching.
Just don't do it to me. I don't want you to come over to my plate and get that fancy shit out. I'm cool.
For anybody who doesn't know, we're talking about Salt Bay, the guy who does the little salt videos. He has a restaurant that he owns, and he'll cut up the steak or whatever and feed it to your girl. I'm punching him. That's where my insecurities come in. That's the final straw for me. Look, I'm open-minded on a lot of things. Don't look at my girl like that. Andrew, a handsome guy.
But you'll let homeboy masseuse her while she butt-ass naked. Because Salt Bar can't feed her no steak.
Because I'm assuming I've never walked into a massage spot, and look, all of you are beautiful. I'm not calling anybody ugly. But I've never just walked in and just dude with his shirt off. He looks like Seth Rollins or The Undertaker or something, just ripped, shreds, and just look like he's ready to. Salt Bay looks like he's purposely looking at your girl like that in front to disrespect you. That's what the look. Like you walk into a massage parlor, I get the vibe of, okay, these people are just working. They're trying to do their job. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be professional, get in, get out. He looks like, yeah, I'm feeding your girl. What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna punch you. That's what I'm gonna do about it. Now we're gonna fight. I'm gonna fight Salt Bae. Salt Bae probably kick my ass too.
Probably slice you up with the knives he got in there.
He feed my girl right in front of me and then knock me out.
That's crazy. That would be mad disrespectful because then you have to pay for the ticket.
And I have to quit.
After
everything.
all of that said and done, you would have to.
Yeah. I gotta quit podcasting. I gotta quit Twitch. I done went viral.
That's hilarious.
Oh man. All right. Well, let's do it. Do we have another topic or do you want to jump to Breed versus Sports?
I think that's it. We can jump to Breed versus Sports. I don't have any other topics. That's all I had.
Okay, let's jump to Breed versus Sports. And also, I want to talk about the baseball. Like, we got to get there. But get us there, man. What do we got? Breed versus Sports.
On this week, Breed versus Sports.
There's a whole audio thing Cheryl puts in there. Like, it wasn't even
my own. All right. So recently on the internet, there has been an outing of a wild sports team. The Bishop Sycamore or something high school. Anyway, it was a fake high school that was running, where they had like JUCO players and just a whole bunch of grown ass men playing football with the high schoolers. And some way they tricked ESPN to put them on a game versus you know who IMG Academy is?
No, but this is hilarious.
They're one of the top high school like academies in the high school academies in the nation. They put out D1 athlete after D1 athlete. So usually their whole team is like stacked with D1 athletes.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Bishop they got in the game. They told ESPN they had like 7 D1 offers athletes or something. Lying the whole time, bro. Get on the field and they got beat. I think it was like 40-0. I'm talking about at one point it was 30. I think it was. I seen a highlight. It was like 33-0 in like the second quarter, bro. And the announcers were like clearly talking like how these people had to have lied. It was like, yeah, they just they said they had this amount of D1 athletes, but just don't it don't seem like that was the case. They look totally mismatched, and come to find out they was lying. The school was fake. The coach who had a felony, he was running from the law or whatever. Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm so glad you brought this topic up because I literally just heard about this today. But while I was listening to it in my podcast, I caught bits and pieces of like, it sounded like there was a school and people weren't supposed to be. It wasn't a real school, but I couldn't tell because my freaking boss walked up to me and started talking. So I had to turn my podcast down right in the middle of the story that sounded so good. I'm so glad you brought this up. This is mind-blowing. How old were the guys that were? They
could have been in college. Most of the people that could have been in college, yeah.
How long was this like going on?
Some of them like drop out JUCO college, and JUCO was a junior colleges. They would like drop out junior college players, bro. And I think it's been going on for 2 years or something like that. It might be longer. I don't remember exactly. It didn't really say how long it had been going on.
Just so that I got this correct, somebody made up a complete high school that does not exist.
Yes.
That other people pretended they went to that school just to join. What sport was this?
Football. This was football.
So they made a fake high school football team.
Yes.
From a fake high school.
There was an online. They said it was an online. It's called high school. Whatever. So they pulled the COVID on them, and they was out here on TV, bro, national televised TV, playing on ESPN.
And lost.
Fam. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you got a bunch of grown men out here getting beat to sleep by these high school kids. They should be ashamed. Man, it was like an episode of Boondocks or something. I was like, this can't be real life.
How do you not know that?
I don't know how they got away with this.
Did the students know that the high school was fake?
I mean, most of the students were in college. Yeah, they knew it was fake.
Okay.
Play football, bro.
God, what?
I think I actually I seen an interview I read. There was this dude, he didn't know it was a fake college. They had talked to him and his mama. They had brochures, the internet, they had to lay it out. It looked good until he got there. And it was like, man, it was nothing like they showed in the brochures. And Just didn't seem right. They didn't have none of the facilities or nothing, bro. It was just like they
Why
lied.
it didn't seem right? Wait, all right. So it was a fake high school or a fake college? This would be
High school.
Okay.
High school.
Oh my god, that
Yeah,
is
bro.
crazy. What is
Crazy. So
happening?
I don't know what's happening in life, but this is the world we living in today, where we got grown men sneaking on the play with high school kids and getting beat to sleep.
This is the greatest. This is the greatest story I've heard in a long time, and it's the greatest example of congratulations, you played yourself. You made
That's what I was just about to say, bro.
A fake school that the students knew was fake because they were too old to be in high school anyways, and you still went out there and got your ass beat by high schoolers in football.
By high schoolers, bro.
That's embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing.
Congratulations, you played yourself. What's some morons?
They took it too far. If they would have stayed off ESPN, they might not have ever got caught.
They went to ESPN.
Bro, ESPN got mad. They was playing, and they had to put it all out there. They had to do some digging.
There's a doc coming. There's a doc coming.
That's gonna be the greatest 30 for 30 ever.
Yes, it's happening.
I'm sitting down and watching it. This foolery that I just heard about. I can't believe these grown men out here playing with these little kids getting whooped.
This is great.
So shout out to Bishop Sycamore.
Shout out to them for making this work for 2 years. That's
for real. That's what I'm saying. I admire it, bro.
I heard they were always getting smoked. Like that was the last thing I heard before they got off of the subject.
I also said they played 2 games in 3 days. So they was really just out there like AAU tournament style, bro. They was like, fuck it, we go play.
They so badly got to talk to the person that came up with this because I so badly want to know how long
interviews in jail.
What was your plan? Like how did this even come about? Like you was just chilling at home. Like I have so many. That's why these type of things I can't look at because
questions.
Yes, I gotta know why? Like why? Number one question.
What made you come up with this idea? How did you pull this out? First of all, how did you get people to agree to come here and go along with this foolery?
And how long did you think it would last before they finally got you? That's always my question. Yes, when anybody commits a murder, when anybody robs a bank, when anybody does anything wild like this, my first question is, how long did you think you were going to? They're gonna get you.
In my brain, I think getting on ESPN was the end of that was the end game. They got in, and they was like, man, hey, we here now.
There's too many geniuses. Like there's ESPN commentators who do this for a living. They can look at this and be like, something's not right.
This ain't adding up.
Yeah.
I guess they was like, man, we did what we want to. We was on national TV.
Do you know who the oldest one is? Have you been able to do that research yet? Or
no, I didn't see I didn't get to see that. They haven't. If they put it out there, I didn't see it.
Have you seen any age that looked wild? Like other than I think I heard 19, but did you hear anything at all? Like somebody might have been 22 or anything like that?
No, I didn't hear anything wild.
I gotta look.
But I would have. But some of the kids looked like they could have been that old. Once again, when I think of JUCO players, I'm thinking 19, 20-year-olds. Well, 18, 19, 20-year-olds usually. Some kind of people like that.
I think another thing I heard, and like I said, I had the volume turned down because my boss was talking to me, so I could be wrong on this. But I thought I heard another reason that something looked weird was because somebody got injured, and when they went to check on them, they was like, I don't even know who the hell this is. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I have to do some more research, but that was one of the things I thought I heard while the volume was turned down. That's hilarious.
This is the greatest football story ever. That's all I know.
It is. I don't even need the NFL season. We can skip the whole NFL season. I got that.
Give me a season of them playing high school kids and getting dog walked in.
Yes.
That would be enough for me.
Oh my God, that story is great. All right. Well, let's jump while we're on Breed versus Sports. Let's jump to the Jake Paul thing because did you watch it? Jake Paul versus
no, sir.
Okay. I don't care about Jake Paul. I don't care about this boxing stuff. We can kick it to you on how you feel. I just want to ask you and lay out for the people listening. Jake Paul is a YouTube sensation, but he's actually boxing other, I assume, celebrities. I don't know who most of these people are. Okay. He was versus Tyrone Woodley.
Tyrone Woodley?
Yeah, Tyrone Woodley, who's black and did not hold it down for the culture. Whatever. I say that. I didn't even watch the fight. I don't know. Somebody told me he really won, but when people say shit like that, I'm just like, all right. Did he really win?
Did
He lost.
Yeah. He didn't knock him out.
That's a fact. So I watched the video of the end. I don't know if you watched that. After the
I
fight.
didn't see any part of this video.
Oh, okay, bro. You might. I don't know if you even heard about this. If not, this might be funny as hell for you. Or you might have heard it and it is funny as hell. At the end, I watched the end of it where Jake Paul and him were talking, and the dude said he wanted a rematch. He said, I landed the hardest punches, and if those ropes weren't there, you would have been knocked out. I seen photos of the rope thing where he was laid up against the rope. It looked like he was out of it. And he was like, I already gave you a shot. You missed it. Of course, you want the money. Like, they're going back and forth. I'm just like, bro, you're going out bad, bro. Just let it go.
Shut up.
Yeah. Then the dude says, bro, this is no lie. The dude said, Jake Paul said, I'll tell you what, if you get the tattoo that says, I love Jake Paul, we'll run it back. He said, for real, all I got to do is get the tattoo? He said, yeah. He said, done, bet. And he was like, you're going to get the tattoo? He said, yeah, bet. And he said, shake on it. And they shook on it. And I was like, bro, not only did you lose and disappoint all of our ancestors, you are begging on national TV. Well, this isn't on TV, whatever app this is on, for a rematch. And you're going to go get I love Jake Paul tatted on. Like, you look so wild, bro.
Yeah.
You look wild.
They agreed on that before the fight, though. I did see that. They agreed on it's whoever won had to go, whoever lost had to go get that on their body somewhere.
Well, apparently that wasn't the plan. I guess he wasn't going to go through with it because now he's getting the tattoo to do the rematch.
For the rematch. It's so, I mean, either way, it's stupid. To agree to it either way is ridiculous.
Yeah. So, if they did, like I said, I didn't watch any of it. So I'm going off of you. But them saying that in the beginning, I guess neither one of them took too seriously because it looked like he didn't have no intentions of going and getting it until the rematch was off. Why
did he think he was going to lose? He was like,
oh my God, bro. I was going through TikTok and somebody did a video where they said Tyron Woodley after the fight, he just walked in the door. And as soon as he got in the house, it cuts to Martin Luther King staring at him. And then it goes back to him where he's like, oh, snap. And then it cuts to Piccolo. And then it cuts back to him where he's still like, oh, my God. And then it cuts back to Malcolm X. And Malcolm X stands up and walks towards him and puts his hand out. And the dude pulls out his black card and gives it to him.
Gives it to him?
And then Malcolm X says, the chain, too.
He got his whole black card and his chain just revoked.
Yeah, they're having fun. Look, I don't care about them kind of things. I don't watch none of them celebrity boxing fight things. I don't even pay for real. I'll be bootlegging that. I don't even care enough to bootleg that. Like, I think the only person I've ever gone out of my way for is Floyd Mayweather. And I wouldn't even do that today. Like, that was in his prime, and it was fun arguing with people about how he'd never lose. We would pay to watch it just so I can talk shit to everybody in the house that swore up and down he was going to lose. Even with him, the last interest I had was Conor McGregor, because that was the final, like, oh, yeah, he could never beat Conor McGregor. McGregor's going to knock his ass. So I'll watch that one just to be like, who else you got? Because at this point, you're going to need Jesus, because you're out. You're out of options.
Not Jesus.
So, yeah, even now, I don't care nothing about Floyd stuff. I'm not paying for that. I'm not even going out of my way to watch it. Like, I'm just not. I wouldn't even go to somebody's house. If somebody was like, yo, come to the crib. I'm going to watch the Mayweather fight. I'm going to cook. I'm cool. I don't want to.
Dang.
I don't want to.
I'm not even going for the free food. Excuse me.
You better live next door. Like, it has to be super convenient for me. It's got to be super convenient for me. Like, I'll come next door and the food better be popping. I don't want to see this shit.
That's crazy.
I don't. So, yeah, I'm not into this at all. I just thought that last part was crazy about the tattoo.
Yeah.
You got to see the video, bro. Like, you look at it and just feel so disappointed. He looks like he's begging, bro. It's sad. Going out sad, bro.
Man, you shouldn't. If you thought you won that bad, you should have made it that close. That's when you got to finish the fight. So, nah, Playboy, you don't deserve a rematch.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not with all that. You didn't knock him out. You didn't knock him out. That's all. That's all there is to it. And he was a mixed martial arts dude, from what is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
He did UFC.
Well, congratulations, you played yourself.
He should have stayed in Octagon.
Yeah,
go home.
Definitely. You got anything else for Brief versus Sports?
Oh no, that's it, man. Oh, football coming up.
Oh, I got a question for you.
Season.
Okay, speaking of football, I got a question for you. I didn't read this. I didn't know about this. I was on Twitch and somebody's title said Cam Newton released. Is that true?
That's true.
Oh, he was. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's true. Mac Jones is quarterback now.
Might be over for my boy.
It could be over for Cam. I don't know who's gonna pick him up, and he's not vaccinated, so that's a whole nother thing
Yeah,
in the
yep.
NFL right now. So,
I can't believe he's
might
doing
not.
that.
That's so stupid. He's had 2 scares.
Yeah.
So yeah, you compromising the team. He probably not gonna get a.
And people are looking at you like you're on the tail end of your career. Like at this point,
you should be doing everything.
Yeah.
To get on the team and stay on the team. You shouldn't be trying to be different or nothing.
Wrong time to be making a statement.
Yeah, I understand your choice, your body, but brother, our money.
Yeah.
And you're not about to blow up the spot because you don't want to go get the shot.
Yeah. And you've had 2 scares twice. Like we can't risk the whole team getting COVID. We have to shut all this down because of you.
It's not like you're the safest person. We can't. It's not like you're the most trustworthy person when we know you ain't gonna get it. Like, brother, you've had 2 scares. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, man. I got my 2015.
Shout out to Cam, man.
Yeah, that's my guy. I got my 2015 NFL MVP Cam Newton plaque on the wall. That's my guy. But I mean, hey, man. Sometimes you just congratulations, you played yourself.
Can't be going outside like this, though.
Yeah. Maybe you can go to Denver. Denver don't really have a popping quarterback, do they?
Actually,
I don't even know who the quarterback.
I actually don't. Drew Lock. Quarterback is Drew Lock. That's who it is. But he's not really no.
There you go.
Yeah, he is.
There you go, Cam. Go get your vaccine and go to Denver.
He ain't trying to get the vaccine.
Well, sit at home then, man.
He owns congratulations.
He owns a cigar shop in Atlanta. Go run that.
Yeah, go open you some more because I don't know how many more footballs you're gonna be throwing.
That's a fact. Damn,
that's
going outside. That's my guy.
Mine too. It sounds like I don't like him. That's my boy. Yeah. I just need to go get that shot so he can play.
Yeah, it's sad that at some point at our age we're more mature than he is, and that is my guy. Like I rock with Cam hard, but he put himself in these situations all the time. Like, bro, you're at the tail end of your career. Like from how everybody else is looking at it. I'm not gonna say what he can and can't pull off. I'm not an expert. I don't know, but from everybody else, it looks like you're at the tail end.
We've seen.
Yeah.
Past couple years he has played, he ain't looked the best.
Injuries and COVID.
Yeah,
like you don't really have anything on the positive side.
And at this point, the COVID is kinda you can help it. No, yeah, it's serious, of course, but you can help it. You can get the shot. It ain't 99% proof, but I mean, it's enough.
Yeah, they're not. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's enough to where you ain't got to worry about. I don't know. It's just easier on your team if you got it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Back to what you were saying about the vaccine thing, and the reason it's so important is because the NFL has already had the last few years they were having issues with players getting sick. Whole teams have to sit out because you spread it to the team, and then we have to change. They don't want to do that this year. They want a nice, clean schedule.
Yo, they literally saying if you can forfeit games if your team catch COVID. Like last year they was postponing games. This year you forfeiting. Like you don't get to make them up. You just lost that game. Who want to deal with that? Definitely if your quarterback is the one who catches it. It's like, all right, brother. Sheesh. Like,
well, and this is the thing too, that this goes beyond football. It's real life. But while we're talking football, the whole like you were talking about, it is your body, your choice. And me and you are on the same page when it comes to vaccines. But it is your body, your choice. But at the end of the day, this is somebody's business. And that's what this is. You can have your option not to take the vaccine. You just won't be working here easily.
Yeah, because you don't have the option to come mess our money up though. You got the option to do what you want with your body, but you don't have the option to come mess my life up because you don't want to you don't want to. I don't know.
Exactly. No, you're right. That's 1,000. Let me tell you something about the way we run our house. I can say anytime I want to, you're not coming in this house if you're not vaccinated.
Yeah.
I don't want you coming in here spreading shit around to anybody in here. Like point blank, period. I got to go to work and work with older people, and I do care about the lives of those people. So sometimes, I guess I'll say it, this is going to make some people mad. I don't care. Sometimes the well-being of the people as a whole is more important than you and your choice. So, and sadly, when it comes to these vaccines and things like that, your choice affects other people, which is why I don't have sympathy for you. Your choice is affecting a lot of people. Case with the NFL. If you choose not to get vaccinated and you get sick, now the whole damn team has to worry about it because you wouldn't go get vaccinated. Mm-hmm. And now we have to forfeit games. Now we're losing games. We don't have our starting quarterback because you chose to go out and do some dumb stuff. Like, it just affects more than just you. So that's just the way it goes. Me personally, I don't have sympathy for you. So Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else, or as far as sports?
Yeah, that's all I got for sports, man.
All right, nice. Let's get to America's favorite game. 21 questions,
Let go.
and then let's get out of here. All right. 21 questions. I have an artist in my head.
Hey.
Let's go.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Is this a male artist?
No.
All right. Is this a African American artist?
No.
So, is this a white pop star?
Yes.
Okay, so we got a white female pop star or non-binary person pop star.
Wait, do we have any non-binaries in pop? Just curious. So okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, that's a loaded question. Yeah, I don't know, but I was just curious. I was just curious. Like, do we? I was trying to think. Okay, go
ahead. Have this person put out recent music?
No.
No. Okay.
I feel like you'll get this one quick for some reason.
Is this 80s? Is this 90s pop?
Let me confirm. I would say that. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Well, all right, consider 90s pop. From what era? What era to you? For years.
1990 to 2000 to 1999.
The first album dropped 1999. I'll say that. First album dropped 1999.
Okay.
So.
Was this artist? Is this artist? Was this person just having a trial?
Yes.
This year. Oh snap! I think I know who it is. Is this person toxic?
with the taste of her lips.
Man, let me go and get y'all up out of here. Is this Britney Spears?
It is Britney Spears. Hey yo, and that Toxic is fire to this day. That's the song from her that I rock with.
They played it at the Battle of the Bands, brother.
You have to. That's universally lit.
That was lit. That had it lit.
Different. Yeah. And I looked at her different because I'll never forget in the music video she had a black dude on the back of the bike with her. I was like, okay, Britney,
okay, Britney.
Yeah.
Right after that, they blocked up.
Me and Bree are gonna find a way to go dark. She had that, and then she had a song called 3, which was about threesomes, and I liked it too. That was a hard one. It was like 1, 2, 3. I don't remember what she said after that, but that was. I want to say that was like the last radio hit she had. I could be wrong in that. I'm not the biggest Britney Spears person on earth, but that's the last one I remember from her, like right before things went
crazy.
Actually, I think that was right after she shaved her head bald and everything, and that was like her comeback. And then
she went away again.
Yeah.
Shout out to her getting a new lawyer.
We can't have shit positive. I was trying to celebrate her. That's why we were doing 21, and we just went. We went to
shout out to Brittany.
Shout out to her definitely for getting her. She's free now, from her dad. The shackles of all that.
I don't think she's free. I think she was getting a lawyer or something like that. I know she was get her own lawyer. I mean, she might be free.
Let me see. Let's double check real quick. I thought she. I
didn't know.
I thought she did. I thought that was the. Let me just double check. It's hard to ever find because now there's a bigger news. Her dad's trying to sue her lawyer. So now I don't know. We'll have to do the research on your own. I thought I heard because everybody was celebrating her on different things I was listening to. So I thought that was what the thing was. People were congratulating her and stuff. So I don't know. Do your research. Right now, the news story is her dad is trying to sue her lawyer. So if you look on Google News, it's just a bunch of that. You can't really get
a bunch of that. Yeah.
All right. Well, nice. This was a fun little episode. I enjoyed it.
Heck yeah, me too. Always fun. Always a good show.
Yeah, episode 52 in the books. Y'all can follow me over on Twitch at Anthony Thomas Streams with a Z on the end. And then you can get my Twitter and Instagram and all that from there. Just follow me there. That's where I want you to go because I want to talk to you and I want you to talk back. You can get in the chat. You can tell me if I look good.
Heck yeah. Gotta get some friends though.
I was kind of going for the Jesus look today.
Okay. I see.
I would listen to a lot of Donda.
And so it took you to the Jesus haircut.
Kind of between Jesus and Seth Rollins.
That's a cross, a little cross.
All right, Bree, tell them where they can find you at then.
You can find me on Twitter at BreedBoy 25 or something like that. At BreedBoy 25. You can also find me on find the podcast on Twitter at Cricket Lens Pod. And yeah.
Were you going for the Moses look?
I was going for the I don't know.
Does anybody know what Moses looks like? Is there like a thing that Moses is supposed to look like? I've never seen
Moses. He was Moses. I think Moses was black. And he had like black curly hair. He had like a black curly afro.
I don't think I've ever seen an image of anybody in the Bible other than what Jesus is supposed to look like. Like I've never seen whatever Moses is supposed to look like. I've never seen it or anybody else. I didn't even know they had like this is what he looked like. I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yeah, you know they used to be guessing, so they don't really know what it looks like.
Yeah, you see what they told us. Yeah, you see what they told us Jesus looked like.
You see what they landed on Jesus. You're right.
Yeah, that was wild. The only one they ever got right was Santa. All right, and with that, we are out of here. Episode 52 in the book. Tupac once said, I got shot 5 times, but I'm still breathing, living proof there's a God if you need a reason. And I feel him on that. So I've never been shot, but I still feel him.
Okay.
Have you ever, before we get out of here, have you ever, this is what happens when I get too much time to think. No, I know you haven't been shot. Have you ever thought about what it would feel like?
I've been shot in my hand with a BB gun.
Well, so you're closer to shot than me. All right, 50. We got 50 Cent over here. But have you ever thought about what that feeling would be like if you were like shot a bunch of times and you just like what it would?
No, I haven't. I've never thought about what it.
Is it just me who puts myself in scenarios like I wonder how it would be if I died this way?
Yeah, I'll be thinking about.
Okay, I'm not too crazy.
Breaking and stuff like that, but I ain't never thought of getting shot. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna feel it. I probably just die.
I definitely thought I'd probably just die. I definitely thought about getting eaten by sharks and things like that in the ocean.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I promise I'm gonna get us out of here. But when it said about I was thinking about what you just said about getting shot and then probably just die. But I seen I guess the reason I think about it because I've seen videos that I shouldn't have been looking at. Look, guys, we're here. All right, we're gonna get dark. I was watching videos of people in Chicago getting murdered.
Wow,
that's not funny.
Googling?
That's not funny. Gang members in Chicago like shootings and stuff, and they usually don't end like, "Oh, I'm dead." Like it was a lot of like sitting up and screaming too. But getting up and sitting up and like trying to talk to whoever's in front of them, it looks bad. I'm like, stay away from the gang life.
Depends on where you get shot. If you get shot in somewhere that ain't got a lot of meat, maybe it don't hurt as bad. But if you get shot in the bone, I figure if you get shot through a bone, I know that's.
What's the part of? It's the part of like these guys were rappers, so that I'm talking about, and they ended up dying. So to me, what scares me is like they sat up and was talking for a little bit, like that hope that you have, like yo, like we got to get to a hospital, like maybe I ain't gonna make it. I want to just be real with you. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Right here, bro. Man, you might as well write your will out, brother.
Let's just get out
where you hiding from the drugs? Where you hiding the drugs, bro?
All right, we are out of here. Bye. Look, your dog had enough of us. Bye.